Hey guys, Jen here, and welcome back to my channel where I help you become your best self through better health. And when it comes to losing weight, most people are looking for the next quick fix or magic pill to get them the fastest results. The problem with that is, as we all know, that quick fixes don't last. And honestly, there's no such thing as quick fixes when it comes to getting healthy or in life for that matter. Like I shared on my IG account, if you're not following me yet, make sure you go do that. For anything to work, you gotta do the work. It really is that simple. But that's where a lot of people, and really half the population, fail. They simply don't want to do the work, but they want the results. And to me, that's just insane. And it reminds me of an Albert Einstein quote, which says insanity, which basically defining the definition of insanity, is doing the same thing over and over and expecting different results, right? So if you've been doing the same thing over and over with no results, today I'm going to be breaking down the real reasons why you're not losing weight or achieving any of your wellness or life goals. Also, after, and also with this being really the end of January, this is when most people, have given up on their resolutions, and this is the perfect time to really reevaluate your actions. But at the end of the day, it all boils down to self-discipline and consistency, okay? And like my dad would always say, growing up in a sports household, consistency yields results. So let's break that down a little further and get into why you're not getting any results. So number one, you're missing a strong why, okay? So finding your why or your what really is, typically easy. For instance, you want to lose weight, you want to save more money, okay? That's kind of like, common, what's that people want to achieve or accomplish. But identifying your why is really the most important, because if you're not truly connected to why you're doing something, then you're most likely not going to stick with it. And I shared this within, 3 things to do instead of making resolutions, because it's super important. You have to have a strong why. It's important to ask yourself, why do you want to get healthy? Why do you want to lose weight? Is it so that you're more confident? Is it so that you have more energy? Is it so that you can reverse a chronic disease? Is it because you want to get off prescription medications? Once you identify your why, you're more likely to stay committed to achieving your goals. So first things first is identify your why. So if you don't know a why and have your why and have a strong connection to it, you're more than likely not going to get any results, okay? Number 2 reason why you're not getting any results is you're being unrealistic and you're not breaking your goals down. So I'm kind of putting 2 in 1 here, because as I mentioned earlier, most people are expecting results without any effort. And I really blame the microwave mentality that we have been sold. But as you remember, or not as you remember, you have to remember, you didn't gain weight in 2 weeks, right? So, or you didn't become unhealthy in 2 weeks. You didn't get sick in 2 weeks. So, you can't expect to lose weight or get healthy in 2 weeks. That's just not how life works. Let's be more realistic with ourselves, and let's not put so much pressure on ourselves to achieve so much in a short period of time. Because when we're overwhelmed, we procrastinate, and when we procrastinate, we basically are not taking any action. So that's a huge part of why you're not getting results, and that's why it's important to break your goals down into many micro goals, so they're more attainable and they're more realistic. Therefore, you can take consistent action. Remember, it's self-discipline and consistency. Those are the 2 key components that are needed to really achieve anything in life, whether it's losing weight, saving money, or whatever. It's really those 2 components, all right? And then last but not least is the number 3 reason why you're not getting any results is that you are lacking consequences and you're not taking accountability, okay? So short-term gratification instead of long-term consequences. So you don't think about what's gonna happen if you don't stay disciplined or consistent with your actions. Like, what will happen if you don't get healthy? What will happen if you don't lose weight? You have to think about the long-term consequences, and they have to be greater than the short-term gratification. So to summarize it all up, the key to getting results in life in general, really, I believe, is having a strong why, remembering your why, being realistic and breaking those goals down. And then also think about the consequences and hold yourself accountable, because if you're not going to hold yourself accountable, who is? Yes, it's good to have accountability partners, accountability buddies, but at the end of the day, it boils down to self-discipline, because those people are not with you 24 hours, 7 days a week. All right. So self-discipline and consistency is key. Those are the key to getting results. All right. And again, like my dad would always say, consistency yields results. Quote that, quote him, RJ. Okay. And if you're ready to start your journey and you need an accountability partner, you need a coach, you need someone to help support you on your journey, and you're not quite sure what to do, where to start, how to go about it, make sure you schedule your wellness chat. The link will be in the description below. Schedule your wellness chat. Let's talk. Let's get you started on your journey to better health, so you can start actually getting results and stop being in the same place as before. Okay. So I think that's it for today. So that's all for today. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure you like and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Bye.